That's right. How you doing today? Hey, it's me, Ann Eller, right here with you today. Fresh off my trip to Columbia yesterday for that very nice resolution from the Senate. And if you're on Facebook, on Ann Eller, you can read all about it, see all about it. And it was a very exciting day, and I feel very blessed to have gotten that award after, as they said, thousands of interviews and involvement within our community, which I so love so much. So to all who have made nice comments on Facebook, so far I haven't seen any bad ones. So to all of you who have made nice comments, thank you very much. And today, though, we're going to be talking about the Piedmont Agency on Aging. Everything from the foster grandparent program to all the other services that Piedmont Agency on Aging has, plus some exciting news that is happening with the Piedmont Agency on Aging. They certainly do such a service, and I think it's one of the more underrated services in our community that does so much as a nonprofit. So I'm glad that Amber Searles is here with us today to talk about not only the foster grandparent program, but other things going on in our community. So without further ado, Amber Searles, how are you doing today?
I am well, and I'm glad to be back.
Absolutely. We're glad to have you back.
Yes.
Yeah. So you've been very busy, I think.
Yes, very busy at Piedmont Agency. Yes, ma'am.
And you are taking on some more roles there at there. But before we talk about all the exciting changes and everything that are coming out there, let's talk a little bit about your foster grandparent program, because I know you've gotten some interest, and I know you've gotten calls, and you have picked up some new volunteers, which I know you're excited about.
I am.
Yes. And of course, it's helping out in Greenwood so much, but there is a few more slots available, aren't there?
Yes, we have only a few more spots, and if you are on the fence,
right.
let's talk about it. Let's tell them about it. So when you hear the foster grandparent program, you probably think, foster? Do these kids have to come in my home? Guess what? They do not. You're only fostering them while they are in childcare, daycare, or at their schools. So I would place you into a school or a daycare, and you would mentor students, you would help them with their behavior, or you would help them with their academic or social needs. And you will.
Amber, this is so important,
particularly
in light of the problems that we're having in our community with the gun shootings and this type of thing.
And we need those older role models to help bridge that gap. And those older role models can kind of help us and guide us, even in things that we didn't think that we would be able to do. So I think it's very important that our seniors are helping raise these children so that they won't have to go out and prove themselves in gangs and all of that good stuff. Because some people don't have love. And those foster grandparents, whether they are a grandma or a grandpa, they show those children love.
And isn't that one of the things that a lot of children in society today are missing?
They are missing that gap. Whatever happened in that gap, I don't know. That's us as a community to discuss. But we are so fortunate at Piedmont Agency on Aging. We focus on seniors. We have a lot of seniors that live at home by themselves that they don't get to see anyone during the day, or they don't get to see anyone during the week. They don't have any friends or churches to go to. And sad to say, some of them go hungry. They don't have anything to eat. So at Piedmont Agency, we try to fulfill those needs for seniors. You know,
Well, you're looking at the whole individual.
the whole individual. So much focus is on children, which is good,
Right.
but seniors need our help as well. And I think that seniors, so many times they get dismissed in the hustle and bustle of what the children are doing in the community, and they get left out.
Sure. And of course, I think we've got a lot of seniors that remember when things were different.
Yes.
And so I think some of those old time values are a good thing to bring back into the fold for today.
Oh, absolutely. I have foster grandparents to call me. You know, they say, you know, such and such doesn't have a grandfather or a grandmother. So I'm trying to help them and lead the way. And, you know, I always tell them and encourage my foster grandparents, it may not seem as if the children are listening to you right now, but when they get our age or in college or raising a family,
or even those middle years where we're having so much problem.
Exactly. They will always remember that small voice in the back of their head from their foster grandparent leading the way.
Yeah. So it's a very, very important role.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And as we look at some of the murders, some of the gun shootings, and this type of thing, you know, I think it could be a very important bridge for our younger, for the little, these are the,
Absolutely.
What age group, Amber?
So we focus on infancy to sixth grade.
Right. So, see, that's an important age group right
They
there.
absorb so much in those years.
Absolutely. Well, I think the foster grandparent program could actually play a very active role in as we're trying to get our young people back on track.
I agree 100%. And going back to what you were saying, get those core values back into the city to help our children, because now, you know, not to get too political, but children are having children, and it's okay to have that someone older to help guide us.
Right.
I don't know what I would do without my foster grandparents. Although I'm their supervisor, they're teaching me.
Absolutely.
They are teaching me. Yes, ma'am.
So that's a little overview, but I think sometimes you think foster grandparent and you think, oh my goodness, do you want me to take them home for the weekend?
You don't get to take them home, but you do get an incentive. You get paid for it, and it's non-taxable. And you also get paid for mileage and meals that you have at that school. We reimburse everything. So essentially, you're coming out of your home for free.
And you're getting to spend some time where you can see that you've made a difference.
Mm-hmm. And you get to see the fruits of your labor.
Right.
I had one foster grandparent that told me she's been working with a child that was not speaking, did not know their name, and she was persistent when she said, I want to follow this child as they go through school. And the school allowed her to do that, which I think was so excellent. And now that child is speaking, and that child knows how to spell their name. No other teacher could really grab that, but for the seniors and for the foster grandparents, they are working with one student or a group of students. Mm-hmm. Never an entire classroom.
Right.
Unless you want to, that's on you. But you're only working one-on-one or in a small group so that they can have an effective mark on the children. And it's not only on the children, but it's rewarding for our foster grandparents as well. Yes.
So now what do you have to do to qualify for this?
So to qualify in a one household family, we do have income stipulations.
Okay.
In a one household, in a one-person household, you have to make $30 or less a year. In a two household, you have to make under $40,000 a year. And also you fill out an application. I'll go through the application and I'll do an interview. It's not an interview like a formal, oh my God, I may not get this job or my answer may be right or wrong. Going back to what I said, I learn a lot from our seniors. If I see that you have a good heart and can make a difference in a school and you meet those requirements, you can fill the spot.
Right.
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
So there is an income limit.
There is
and
an income.
For a lot of retired people, that works fine.
Yes, that works fine. And it puts some extra money in your pocket as well.
So what kind of money can you make on this job? Let's talk about
All
the
right,
meat
let's
here.
talk about coins.
Yeah, coins.
Yes.
Is that what you're talking about here, Amber?
Yes, let's talk about some coins. Let's talk about numbers. So you will receive $4 an hour with
Tax-free.
Tax-free. The
That's
most
right.
important part is tax-free.
Right.
You get to work anywhere between 5 to 35 hours a week. That is completely up to you. You just let the school know, hey, I can only work on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 10 to 2. And that's fine. Our schools, they signing that contract, they have that understanding and that flexibility for seniors.
And if you do sign up for a schedule, but it needs to change, or
you
you've got
can
a doctor's
change it
appointment.
anytime.
Right.
You can change it anytime. You can let the school know, hey, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I won't be in, or hey, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, but I'll leave a little earlier. So just like I said, it's not like one of those formal jobs. I tell all of my foster grandparents, you are in your prime years, and I don't want you stressing over your hours or your mileage or your meals. Can I make it to my doctor's appointment? Can I still keep my grandchildren? It's a balance, a life and work balance, most definitely.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think you even get some comp time, vacation time or
Oh,
something.
you sure do. See? That's another incentive. So every hour that you work, you accrued vacation time or leave time. Mm-hmm. And we have anywhere between, some people, they use their leave time every month.
Right.
And that is okay. You get to use that leave time however you want to use it. There's no stipulations. I had one foster grandparent, she went on vacation. So guess what she did? She used her leave time. So, you do have leave time. You can use that leave time on doctor's appointments. You don't have to. It's up to you how you want to use your leave time.
All right. Now, you also get mileage and you get meals, you said.
Oh, yes. So you get mileage. You get up to 70 cents per mile to school, from your home to school and from school to your home. So round trip. And you also get paid $6. You have a $6 limit per day for meals. And most of my foster grandparents get their meals at school. Well, all of them get their meals at school, and at the end of the month they give me all of their receipts and they get all of that money back.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So these are the type of things. So it really is a good program. Really has. If you are concerned about what is happening in our community with the children and everything that we have seen, this would be an excellent program to get involved in and to see if you can make a difference. You know, we talk and we talk and we talk till we're blue in the face. But there's an old phrase, actions speak louder than words.
Yes.
So if we could have some actions on this foster grandparent program, even if you wanted to work 5 hours a week, I mean, do
an hour a day.
If you want to contribute 1 day a week. Mm-hmm. But you would be saying to yourself at the end of that, I did make a difference. Mm-hmm. So mm-hmm. I think that it is an excellent program and so timely with all that we're going through in our community right now. So so that's about the foster grandparent program. Now, I understand that you have some exciting news about what's happening at Piedmont Agency on Aging. I think this has been quite a long time coming, but it looks like you're getting close.
Yes, we are getting close. Open up your ears because I have some exciting news.
And do you think she's a teacher, everybody? Open up your ears.
Open up your ears. So we will be breaking ground for a new nutrition center. So let me tell you a little bit about that. So we will be breaking ground at our 808 South Emerald Road location.
Where is it going to go?
It's going to go right beside the building, like beside the building. Yes, ma'am. We have a field on the right-hand side, depending on how you're looking at it. The right-hand side, and it's going to go there.
Wow.
So we are no longer going to have our building at the nutrition center. I'm not quite sure. The address of that is pretty close, but not as close as we will be when we break ground. And
now you just have outgrown that building, haven't you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We have because and that's a great statement that you made, because we started off the nutrition center that we currently have. It started in 1992. Mm-hmm. Okay. And in 1992, we only served 2 counties, and that was at Greenwood and Abbeville. And then we put in for other counties, and we have expanded to Lawrence and Saluda and 96. So we have outgrown that building, and with us outgrowing that building, we need volunteers to help too.
Just volunteers? You got the funding all taken care of?
So right now, until we get funding taken care of, until we transfer, we are always looking for volunteers. And once we get the funding and the building up, we will be looking for even more volunteers. Yes, ma'am.
Well, that's very cool, and I think I know that this building will be built with a lot of efficiencies in it and everything to really make it very user-friendly and efficient, because how many people are you serving just in meals each week?
Oh, each week we're serving over 400 people each week.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And that means that we're taking 400 meals to different locations throughout
Greenwood,
the county.
yes, ma'am. Greenwood, Abbeville, Lawrence, Saluda, and sometimes in the outskirts of those locations as well.
And I would expect that you have even more need than what you're serving.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of people, they still don't know about us, or they know about us but don't really know about us. So that's why we're here today, to get the word out there. Yes, we're helping the children in the community and the teenagers, but our seniors need help as well.
Sure. Well, I'm always talking about a senior that lives up the street. When we had Hurricane Helene, I think there were a whole group of them that didn't even want to go outside, didn't know what was going on. And so you just take an incident like that. You take super cold weather, super hot weather. All these things affect our seniors. And the meal program is just a good way for somebody to put eyeballs on a person and see if they're okay.
Yes, and that's another main thing. Going back to sometimes some of the seniors, they don't get visitors. So that's a good time, just like you said, Ann, to go and check up on the person, do a conversation, and sometimes that helps a person mentally and socially.
Well, we're all social human beings.
We are, yep. And our seniors especially, they are hungry for it. I can't tell you how many times I've ran into seniors doing the work that I do, and we just sit down and talk for minutes and then hours at a time. But, I never rush them because I never know what their home life is like.
Right, right. So this is a terrific program. As I said, I think Meals on Wheels is kind of a under-the-radar program.
It is.
All the Piedmont Agency. Now, you do Meals on Wheels where they actually cook meals, and then you've got two other programs. You've got the one with the frozen food and one
Yes, ma'am.
with canned goods, I think.
We no longer do canned goods,
okay.
but we do the frozen meals. So the frozen meals normally go out to those people that live far in the outskirts of the counties that I just mentioned, Greenwood, Abbeville, Lawrence, and Saluda. So we'll give them enough meals to kind of last them until we can come back the next week.
Right. So you get a week full of meals.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's pretty terrific. Now the program also, you need people to volunteer to drive these meals.
We need people to volunteer to drive these meals. We need people to volunteer to pack and serve these meals. It's very rewarding. I have actually participated in packaging the meals, fixing the meals to be sealed. And it's so rewarding to know that every plate that I'm fixing will go towards a senior that really, really needs it. And I always say what we do at Piedmont Agency on Aging is like a ministry, because we are always caring for the seniors, and it's so life fulfilling. And I've never felt this way about an organization before, but to know that we're really helping the seniors that are in need.
Right. And so this is a great program. Now, you go 5 days a week, right?
Yes, ma'am. So we serve meals 5 days a week. We're not closed every holiday, but we're closed on most holidays because we don't want any senior to go without a meal.
Right. And so when that comes up, then you send extra food, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So that they have it for Christmas or they can eat on Thanksgiving.
Sure. Now, are you still doing anything with food for pets?
We are not. Hopefully we can start that back up.
That
That's a great idea.
Yeah, well, that was a good program. And because what do seniors have a tendency to do?
Feed their pet
instead of feeding
themselves.
Yes.
Yes. I think that we'll talk about bringing that back. So if we get a lot of people saying, oh, we need that back, who knows?
Right.
We might bring it back.
Well, I know, but I mean, I just remember that being a program at one time because that's what they were finding is that they were feeding their pets and not eating themselves.
That is true. That is true.
And I know a lot of people that do this program, groups do it, so that maybe you're only helping 1 day a week. I mean, it's not a heavy-duty schedule.
Exactly. And you're right, Ann. You don't have to volunteer every single day. We have volunteers that only come on Monday. We have volunteers that come every day. We have volunteers that only come twice a day. It's whatever your schedule allows. We have a lot of church groups that come. They will either serve the food on the lines and help package it, or they will deliver it to the home. And over the summer is coming up. This would be a great thing for your teenagers to do out in the community so that they can, I think it's a huge intergenerational gap, so that they can actually know the need outside of their need in the community.
Yeah.
So we welcome children to go along with their parents or guardian. We think that is absolutely great, and it's so rewarding.
Well, the other thing is when a senior gets to see, I'm going to say, a child, it really can lift their spirits.
It does. It does.
Now, you also, if I'm correct on this, you make meals specific to the dietary needs of the client.
Well, we've done that in the past. Right now, every client, they have the same meal, but it meets the dietary needs, whether you are diabetic or you're not diabetic.
Okay. All right.
So if you're diabetic, you would get a dessert, but it would be a diabetic dessert.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Yep.
Right. Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
ma'am. Mm-hmm.
So, see, they're even healthy meals.
Yes, ma'am. And I've had those meals before.
Yeah, right.
Yes, and they are healthy meals. They don't, we try to look out for our seniors and their diet. They're not heavily seasoned, or we don't do fried.
Lots of salt. Yeah.
Right. We're trying to take care of our seniors in the community.
Yeah.
Keep them with us as long as possible.
Exactly. So if you'd like to get involved now, what do people have to do if they're hearing this and they go, God, I need to investigate this? Who should they call? What should they do?
They should call Jaquisha Reed at our nutrition center, and the number is 864-223-0164, and you just ask for Jaquisha. She is our volunteer coordinator. She's super sweet, super nice. She will take the time to answer any questions that you may need answered.
Sure. And if I remember correctly, I'm doing this from memory, so, I may be wrong, but you even have positions where they help doing like office type work.
We do have interns coming in.
Okay.
Interns do help us, but right now we don't have the capacity of that type of work to come in. But we're always welcoming interns.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, but so there's a lot of variety in what you can do on a job.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So this is a program that just makes such a difference. Now, where does the financing come for Meals on Wheels?
Oh, that is a great question. So our finances, it depends on our community. We have fundraisers, and we also have donors. So we love to advertise to our local businesses to see what they can do to help us. So that's how we receive the majority of our funds. We are a nonprofit organization, so we all know how that goes. So fundraisers, events, getting the word out there, whether it's on the radio, going to churches, which I do go to churches. So if you want me to come to your church, just give me a call at Piedmont Agency. And we do radio. Mm-hmm. So we try to make our voice heard as much as possible because we depend on the donors in our community.
Well, that is great. We're here with Amber Searles. She is the foster grandparent director, and I understand she's stepping into the role of promotion now, which that's a good thing. Now, Amber, if somebody wanted to call you, what would be the number to call?
So if you wanted to call me directly, my direct number is 864-854-9150. Again, 864-854-9150. And if you want to get in touch with Jaquisha and you didn't catch the number last time, call me and I can always transfer you. We work hand in hand.
Okay. So this is just a little bit about what goes on out there at Piedmont Agency on Aging. They do an excellent job of making sure that our seniors have the interaction. When we come back, we're going to talk about some of the congregate meal programs, how they keep seniors engaged in doing things and this type of thing. So you stay tuned right here on WCRS. Again, my special guest here today is Amber Searles. She is the foster grandparent director and also helping with the promotion of what's happening out there. And when we come back, we're going to talk about that new building that they're building, plus so much more. So you stay tuned right here on WCRS. We will be right back. Take it away. Okay, here we go.
Greater Greenwood United Ministry is pleased to announce the expansion of its community food pantry hours. The pantry is open every Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. through the G-Gum Crisis Ministry located at 1409 Edgefield Street. Simply bring a picture ID and receive non-perishable items for yourself or your family. No appointment is necessary. Food is distributed on a first-come, first-served basis. Please call 864-942-0500 and choose option 0 for more information. Greater Greenwood United Ministry offering a hand up to those in life and medical crisis for over 30 years.
Screens, screens, screens. Rescreens, new screens. Do you need screens? Windows or doors? Call Cross Creek Glass. 864-223-3803. Next to the hospice store, 225B North Creek Boulevard. Don't let the bugs in. Get screened at Cross Creek Glass. 864-223-3803.
Once again, we're ready for a start. They're off in the Kentucky Derby.
Final days to get your tickets to the can't-miss event of the season, the Museum Derby Party, Saturday, May 2nd. Tickets must be purchased by April 30th. Call 864-229-7093. No tickets sold at the door, so come be part of the action. From hat contests, mint juleps, derby food, games, wine pull, and bourbon tasting. Live music by Buckland, plus the fastest 2 minutes in sports. Live on the big screen. The Greenwood Museum Derby Party. Call today, 864-229-7093. Don't miss it.
They're coming down to the wire. He's coming up on the inside. Oh, my goodness. The longest shot has won the Kentucky Derby.
I'm Roxanne Lindholm, the local coordinator of Child Evangelism Fellowship Lakelands District. We are the Good News Clubs. Good News Clubs are after-school programs that meet once a week in public schools and other community locations. Children hear Bible stories, learn memory verses, play games, sing songs, pray, and hear the gospel at every meeting. We need your help. You can volunteer, donate, or serve as local committee board member. You can get more information by calling or texting me at 864-554-8290.
Are your children or grandchildren out of the house and you are looking to make a difference? The Foster Grandparent Program in Greenwood County is looking for adults age 55 and older to support children in local schools and child care centers. Foster grandparents provide one-on-one encouragement to children who need extra support, helping them learn, grow, and succeed. Volunteers receive a non-taxable monthly stipend, mileage reimbursement, training, annual leave, and the opportunity to make a real difference in the community. Our children need you. Interested? Call me, Amber Searles, at Piedmont Agency on Aging today at 864-223-0164. Again, 864-223-0164. Join us and help shape a brighter future.
Oh, that's right. We're right back here. Penny's sitting right here. Poor puppy's been so exhausted. She is so glad to be home. She has no idea what happened to her for one night and one night only. She spent a night away. She went in her crate last night. She goes, "Heaven, I'm in heaven." And she was so tired because she was out there running and having a good time. And then I think she was a little concerned that night sitting there in her kennel going, "What's happening here?" It was only one night, but I sure am glad I did it because, with every once in a while you need to be able to get away, and at least I know that Penny's in great hands out there at C3 Kennels. They do an excellent, excellent job. Alexandria Dodgen, you may know, has this beautiful farm out there. They have areas that they can take them out to run. They have big kennels and big areas to get out there and play, and Penny really enjoyed it. She was just kind of shocked that she had to stay all night. Isn't a few hours enough? Come on. Anyways, I'm here with, there you go. I'm here with Amber Searles, and Yeah, you should
that's
see
so
her. She's
sweet.
just on my arm, going, "Don't ever leave me again." Now she's looking over my back of my back here, going, "Hey, folks, don't let her do this to me again." Anyways, it wasn't a problem with the kennel. It's just Penny's been totally spoiled, if you get my drift. But we are here with Amber Searles this afternoon. She is the foster grandparent director and also working in getting the word out as to what is happening out there on Piedmont Agency on Aging. You know, so many agencies are out there every day, and Piedmont Agency on Aging just makes things happen. And really, at this point, they are in the point of needing some help. They have a new facility that's going to allow them to do so much more in the community. But they're going to need some help in building and supplying it and all that good stuff. There's going to be a lot of opportunity to help and be part of a program that gives so much back to our seniors. You may want to consider getting involved with Piedmont Agency on Aging. So we are here with Amber Searles. And Amber, what is this deal with the new building? Tell me. You said it's going to go right next to where they already are.
Yes, ma'am. 808 South Emerald Road.
Right.
So right next to it, we're going to break ground in the summer of 2026. So this coming summer. And we will need donors to help us with this. And if you want to help or want to hear more about how you can help, please feel free to call Tracy at 864-223-0164. She is our CEO, and must I say, wonderful CEO. And she does not mind explaining or answering any questions that you may have. Or if she needs to come to your business, she will also do that.
Absolutely. So, you know, and not only that, the foster grandparent, the Piedmont Agency on Aging, one of the programs that they do every year, which I just think is so nice, they do the gift baskets, the gift bags for seniors, and a lot of people get involved in helping with that.
Yes, ma'am. We have a lot of local businesses and manufacturing companies come in to help us pack those bags. Many hands make light work.
And then they deliver them when they deliver the meals.
Yes, ma'am.
That's right.
You got it.
So as we go forth, what do you know what the future holds for, like, how much are they going to be able to expand what they're doing with the Meals on Wheels? Or is this just a necessity because the building is so old and outdated and it would take too much to retool it?
Well, I will say this. I don't know that part, but what I can say is we want to serve more seniors.
Well, then,
and if
yes.
we're in a bigger place, we can serve more seniors. We have bigger space. It's a spacing thing. If you go
Right.
there now, it's really tight, but we want to expand it, and we just want to serve more seniors. That's the thing.
And you actually cook the food all gets cooked right there.
Yes, ma'am. All of the food gets cooked on our premises at the Nutrition Center. We have a wonderful cook, kitchen coordinator. Her name is Shaquilla. Shout out to Shaquilla. She makes sure that our seniors eat.
Yes. So now, do you have a waiting list for people to get on, or?
Yes, ma'am. We have a waiting list. They have to go through Upper Savannah to get approved through Upper Savannah. They'll have an assessment from Upper Savannah, and once they are approved, they are in.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that. So if you know that someone is going to be in need of this program, it's better to get in it now because it may take a while to actually get into the program.
Yes, ma'am.
I tell you another thing that I know, that a lot of families like this program because there's a lot of families that may not live where their senior is, and it gives them the peace of mind of knowing that somebody's checking on them.
Yes, ma'am. And a few months back, I did have a couple to come in, and his father was getting out of the hospital, and they were looking. He lives out of town. and his father lives here in Greenwood, and he was looking for that space for people to kind of help out with the things that he can't do, cook, companionship.
Right.
So those are the rewarding things for our seniors.
So now you also do a congregate program. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, I absolutely love our congregate program. So in each county, Saluda, Abbeville, Lawrence, 96, and Greenwood, we all have congregate halls, and they last from 9 to 1. And during that time, our seniors will come together. They have a devotion all
They
together.
will congregate. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, ma'am. They will congregate and they will meet and have coffee and talk about the news or whatever they want to. And then they will
Probably talk about the good old days
the
when
good
life was
old
much
days.
better, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. And they have people to connect with them on
Right.
that level. And they have devotional activities. They also do word searches and puzzles to keep their mind going, and for them to stay brain healthy and social.
Right.
And we have guest speakers to come in. We have ministers. We have individuals to come in to sing to our seniors. We had Ansley, Ansley Glenn to come in to entertain.
That's a nursing assisted living.
Yes,
right,
ma'am.
Right.
So their seniors, they sung to our seniors.
Oh, wow.
So seniors giving back to other seniors.
That's cool.
Yes, and they absolutely loved it. And all of them, Ansley Glenn and our seniors, we have a daycare next door. And they set up an Easter egg hunt for the children. And it was such a delight to see all of the seniors and ooh over the children. And they do exercises. We have silver sneakers to come in from the YMCA to do exercises. So they keep them moving in those congregate halls. And they also do trivia. They get to win prizes for their trivia.
How about, do they serve lunch?
They do serve lunch. They serve lunch. They will, after they've gotten done with everything, they serve lunch. Every center begins to serve lunch around 11 o'clock. So that they can get out in time and also still have that time to congregate over lunch.
Right.
So they play bingo, which is very, very popular. I have got kicked out of a congregate hall for talking too much because I was taking up their bingo time, which I thought was so sweet. You know, I didn't get mad, but I thought it was, I actually got excited for them.
Wait a minute. What did they say, Amber?
They said, you only said you only was going to do it for 5 or 10 minutes. It's our bingo time now. It's over our bingo time now. So they absolutely love their bingo time. And some centers, I'll go and play bingo with them. And they have prizes for the bingo. And the prizes are things, household goods that they can take home and use. Sanitizer wipes, Lysol wipes, sanitizer, cleaning supplies, snacks, healthy snacks. So they love their bingo. So don't interrupt their bingo.
There you go. You got the word, right?
That's right. That's right.
You had to set a timer on your
That's
on your
right.
phone to say,
That's
I'm done in
right.
5. I said 5, I'm done in 5.
Right.
Well, that, but you know what? That just creates such a positive attitude.
It does. It does. And I just love how, they don't mean to have assigned seats. They just have assigned seats because they find a best friend or a best buddy. And I think that is absolutely great. And they will tell you that that's their seat. Yeah. Mind you, we don't have assigned seats, but if you sit in their chair, they will let you know that's my chair.
Well, that shows they're engaged.
Yes, ma'am.
They
yes,
are
ma'am.
Engaged. So now you also said something about taking them to doctor's appointments. How
Yes,
does that
ma'am.
work? And do the people that are in the congregate program, do they have to get themselves there themselves, or do they have buses that pick up? I don't know. I'm asking.
Great question. So we do have drivers to pick them up if they qualify through Upper Savannah to have a driver pick them up from home to the center. We most certainly do that. We'll pick them up from home, let them congregate for a little bit, and then we'll take them back home. And we also have drivers to take our seniors to doctor's appointments. Whether it's in the area, I know that I've heard that we've gone as far as Augusta. So our seniors, we try to take care of them. That we also try to take care of them with their essential needs. Mm-hmm. And what that looks like is one day each week, we take our seniors, again, if they qualify, to Walmart or Food Lion to get groceries. And then we'll drop them off and pick them right back up. When they're ready, they'll just call us.
Well,
Yes, ma'am.
So, see, there's a lot of services that people don't realize than what Piedmont Agency on Aging. But what I'm getting, it also works through Upper Savannah.
Yes, ma'am.
So
yes,
there's
ma'am.
a coordinated relationship
Yes,
there.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So do you get any funding from the federal government?
We do. We get funding from the federal government, but we still need donors.
Oh, right. I know. But I
we
mean,
do. Yes, we do get funding. Yes,
and
ma'am.
I know the grandparent program is funded through a grant, isn't it, through the federal government?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
yes,
that's
ma'am.
right.
That's how they get paid.
That's how they're able to offer that no tax on
That's
tip.
right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So, I mean, there is some help out there going on, but overall, the program could really expand and help so many more if they had more money to do it.
Absolutely.
And I mean, I know that's the call of all nonprofits.
Mm-hmm.
All nonprofits could do more. But I do think that Piedmont Agency on Aging, Meals on Wheels, all of these programs that they do are really helpful and really can keep our seniors in their homes, which is one of the things most seniors do want to be able to stay in their homes.
Mm-hmm. And those that don't want to stay in their home, they can come to the congregate center. And they
but I'm saying they want to live at home.
Oh, yes,
They
ma'am.
don't want to go to a nursing home.
There you go. Yes,
or
ma'am.
assisted living, this type of thing.
That's it.
So Piedmont Agency on Aging, with the programs that they have, helps keep seniors in their homes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And as we're all aging, that would be, I know, one of the things that most anybody would want would be to stay at home.
Absolutely. And if they choose to come to the congregate hall, they do have field trips. So
Where are they going?
So our seniors, they have been strawberry picking. You know, I haven't been there too long, but I've heard of things. They've had like a fun day for the seniors, and it's funded by the government for them, by the state. And they'll go to like Columbia, where they'll see other seniors.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
they'll all congregate together. They'll play games, do crafts. It's an all-day ordeal. And we transport them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a lot of good things, and if you are thinking that you have a senior in your life that needs some help and could use some, you need to investigate it. Now, what's the very first step they should make? Should they call you? Should they call Upper Savannah? How does this actually work?
Great question. They should call Upper Savannah first because if they filter out, they do the assessments. But if they don't know the number to Upper Savannah, they can call us anytime and we will give them the resources, the number that they need.
Okay. Do you have that number with you today or not?
I do not.
Okay.
But if you all call me, call the agency. We would love to get you the information that you
Okay.
need.
And what number is that?
It's 864-223-0164. And you can ask for myself, Amber, Tracy, anyone, Shay. We are a family there. I will say we are a family, and we do what we can to help all of our seniors or future seniors to come.
Right, exactly. Now, I know a couple of weeks ago they had the master gardeners out there with your big greenhouse out there.
Yes, ma'am.
That was quite a day, wasn't it?
It was, and we were out there that day. We were selling a fundraiser. We were selling sausage biscuits or plain biscuits, and we were selling dessert strawberry shortcake.
Oh, I didn't know that now.
Yes. We were selling drinks. So we would feed any sweet tooth, breakfast tooth that they had, and it was a great turnout. We had a lot of donations, and we just really appreciate, if we didn't get to tell you at the table, if you were able to visit our table, Piedmont Agency on Aging table, during the plant sale, we want to thank you. We want to thank you, and you helped feed a lot of our seniors in the community. It goes all to our seniors.
That is great. And I think it's really great that you are on the precipice of starting that new center, and that'll make you a lot more efficient. I know that's part of the deal. It'll make it more efficient, and it'll make it so that more seniors will be able to be in the program too, because you'll be more efficient. Of course, the thing that can hold you back on something like this is not having enough volunteers.
That's right.
And that's why Meals on Wheels, even if you question, if you don't know anything about it, but you'd like to know more about it, you need to call and find out about it.
Yes, ma'am. And we would love to walk you through the steps. You can call our volunteer coordinator, Jaquisha Reed, at 864-223-0164.
That's right. And it's not just dropping off a meal.
It's not just dropping off a meal, correct.
What is it?
It is connecting with the seniors, checking up on the seniors, being able to have seniors to talk to. Some of our volunteers, have conversations with our seniors. So it's much more fulfilling than just dropping off a meal and leaving.
Right. So, and I think, I think of situations over the years that I've known that a Meals on Wheels driver noticed that there was something off with the person that they were dropping off the meals, and they may have saved their life.
Absolutely.
Because they might be having a stroke, they might be having issues, and the Meals on Wheel driver noticed it, so they were able to get people out there. Plus, it gives so much confidence if you're a parent or a daughter, grandchild that knows that you have a senior out there and you don't live here, to know that they are being seen by somebody.
Absolutely. And we're always looking for kitchen staff and drivers. If you want to get paid outside of the volunteer work, we're always looking for drivers and kitchen staff to help us.
Okay. So there's another opportunity. And don't forget about the foster grandparent program.
The foster grandparent program. So we have some opportunities for our seniors. We do.
That's right. So whether you want to serve food, deliver food, or whether you want to help with this young people problem that we have going on, because we have children that they just don't get the love that they need or the attention that we need. And you can understand it. Parents are busy with just trying to keep a roof over the kid's head and provide food. So sometimes these things fall through the cracks.
Absolutely.
So, but the biggest thing to know, you don't have to take the kids home.
That's right. You do not take them home, and we only have limited spots. So, first come, first serve. Don't you miss out.
That's right. Call you at
864-854-9150. I'm waiting for your call. I'm waiting now for your call.
All right. Well, Amber, thanks so much for coming out today.
Thanks for having me. I always love having these conversations with you, Ann.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. I love doing them. All right. We are right here at WCRS. Let's see. Can you see Penny? Can you see Penny? There she is. There's Penny in the screen. She goes, come on, can we have dinner now? Speaking of food, and more food, she wants food. But I think Penny always enjoys these conversations, don't you? Well, sometimes.
Penny said, I am tired.
Yeah, she's
I am still tired.
All right, this is WCRS. I'll be back in the morning, so make sure you tune in right here on WCRS. That's going to do it for us here today. So we're going to drop the curtain. We're going to cue up the music and say adieu. Have a good one. Thanks for coming out, Amber.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.